Do or do not. There is no try. There is nothing permanent except change. Know thyself. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. It is not length of life, but depth of life. I think, therefore I am. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Peace begins with a smile. The more I read, the more I acquire, the more certain I am that I know nothing. Knowledge is power. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. It is never too late to be what you might have been. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. If you can dream it, you can do it. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. The best way to predict your future is to create it. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. To live without hope is to cease to live. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Man is but a reed, the weakest in nature, but he is a thinking reed. I think and think for months and years, 99 times the conclusion is false, the 100th time I am right. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. To err is human, but to persist in errors is diabolical. He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. The only defense against the world is a thorough knowledge of it. It is not enough to have a good mind. The main thing is to use it well. The greatest step toward a life of simplicity is to learn to let go. There is nothing deep down inside us except what we have put there ourselves. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. He who thinks great thoughts often makes great errors. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Man is born free, and everywhere he is in chains. Music is not in the notes, but in the silence between. Intelligence without ambition is a bird without wings. I don't want to believe, I want to know. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in his dealings with men. He who opens a school door closes a prison. The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. The first step towards philosophy is incredulity. The bond that links your true family is not one of blood, but of respect and joy in each other's life. Happiness is only real when shared. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. Nothing can dim the light which shines from within. The only real prison is fear, and the only real freedom is freedom from fear. Those who do not learn history are doomed to repeat it. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. A room without books is like a body without a soul. The future depends entirely on what each of us does every day. A movement is only people moving. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The secret of freedom lies in educating people, whereas the secret of tyranny is in keeping them ignorant. The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. If you have no critics, you'll likely have no success. The function of freedom is to free someone else. We become aware of the void as we feel it. The past cannot be changed. The future is yet in your power. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Every man takes the limits of his own field of vision for the limits of the world. Who then is invincible? The one who cannot be upset by anything outside their reasonable choice. There is no greater tyranny than that which is perpetrated under the shield of the law and in the name of justice. Doubts are more cruel than the worst of truth. Courage is a love affair with the unknown. The good life is a process, not a state of being. It is a direction, not a destination. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. The only journey is the journey within. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. The highest form of human intelligence is to observe yourself without judgment. Every act of creation is first an act of destruction. To live remains an art which everyone must learn and which no one can teach. Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. The purpose of our lives is to be happy.